Hello everyone. So let me just quickly share. Okay, that one will share. And one more here, I believe. Now Facebook. We'll just do one on Facebook today. So that message, if you saw it, was for my mom. For Horlockers, I'm on that page just in case. So as you can see, I used a ton of energy. I am waiting to see how to get a hold of Plotter, because that's why I used all that energy. Well, while I was also trying for stuff, but I might have been able to get stuff differently had I not been trying to help Plotter out with the data points. So, suggestion that Plotter 101 gave, is while you're playing, if you can screen record, maybe screen record while you're in the fortress. And then when you get out, go through and check your times. And put it in a graph if you've gone in the ruins or tower 1 or 2. Especially if you're a Magi. If you're a professor, I bet he's going to push that really soon if he decides to use all my data points. Because I think it's going to overwhelm the Magi data points. If he uses all mine, are going to overwhelm the Ore and the Magi and the professor. But it would be nice to have data from other Magis also, because basically I will be way overrepresented in the data points. And by way overrepresented, I mean way over. I've got almost 20, I've got 18 or 19 of every single chamber data points for him. So, where am I at? And we're just talking right now to give people a chance to get on. So obviously daily assignments, but special Assignments Darkness Unleashed. I completed it this time. So we have completed that. Let's come here and show you registry. Obviously that one was already gold. Each of those still need 3. This one, I've got some towards Harry and some towards Sirius, which is the 2 I was seeing. I've seen Hedwig off and on, but not very much, and I rarely saw Snape. So that one's pretty close to as much as I could get for this event anyway, but it's close enough that we're good. This one, I need Ron, and Ron wasn't out. This one was gold already. I was able to green star the sign-up sheet. I brought this one to gold during this event. So now it's just green starring it. And this one, I need 2 more Marauders maps, and that one will be gold. So we're sitting on the edge of a bunch of gold in that one. I did not work on this one really at all because it's kind of, I just need time on that one and actually going after stuff. So that's where we stand, where I stand with the stuff for this event. I did complete 2 achievements during this, the gold on that. I got a whole bunch of stuff for the potent existimal potion, so that'll be helpful. Okay, let's go look at, I don't see people jumping on. We're about 14 minutes in. Let's go look at, so I can give the warning. Stand down. Obviously, come over here. Search for, once again, Orange Heart. Ko-fi.com Orange Wizard. I'm still working on...
Listen, it's time we had the talk.
Yeah. Okay. What's my warning? That I was so adamant about. That the whole stream's titled it. Let's wait for this to go away. I can't pull it up to pull it in, but... yeah. You can see the bonus rewards for this one. If you notice, we do not have the 5 things we get from Portkeys. They aren't there. They aren't here. You don't have your bonus rewards for unlocking Portkeys. Check here. They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. And they're not there. That means you will need to unlock 5 Portkeys if you want to complete your registry page. Period. 5 brilliant Portkeys. Do not forget. We've been, since everything went into lockdown, they've been there ready to go, so we did not have to walk Portkeys. We have to walk Portkeys. You're going to have to walk Portkeys, whether you use your silver keys to walk Portkeys or what you do, you have to walk Portkeys for this event. Please do not get to the last day, half a day, last hour, last few minutes, and realize you have to unlock Portkeys. Now, The bonus does have unlock 5 port keys. However, I would not wait until that point to start unlocking them. Remember, they're all 1.5 port keys. My suggestion is as soon as the event opens up, collect those 2 ingredients, make them 2 port keys. In fact, collect 5 port keys. As soon as you can, get the first one going. Like as soon as your port key that you've got going pops, get your first brilliant event port key going. Do not wait. Or else you may end up in a situation where you are freaking out. I'll suggest what to do on the 5 port keys in a little while. But get your port keys for the event, for the registry page, going right at the beginning and keep them going. Do not wait on them. Get them going. Now, how else do you want to prepare for the event? We're still in the 1. Okay, I have 2 1Ks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 going. 1 unlocking. So do I have... Okay, I've gotten all of mine ready to go. I am going to unlock some more of these. Because what I want is I want 5 1Ks and 5 brilliants. I'm not going to get quite 5 1Ks and 5 brilliants to be able to do this. So I'm going to make sure I have 5 brilliants and the rest are room for 5 brilliants throughout the week. And the rest are going to be 1Ks that I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm working on 1 that'll make 5. That means I'll have 3 1Ks and I'll hope I can get 2 more. Either that or I will walk my brilliant port keys and get that extra 1K. I'm not unlocking those other 4 yet. Why? Because I don't want to accidentally pick up enough port keys right now that aren't or I don't want to be playing or doing stuff and accidentally get a brilliant port key. Or not a brilliant port key. Get a regular port key, especially get a 5K that's actually a 10K. But yeah, get the highest level port key. Because then it's going to sit in my registry until we do not have a brilliant event coming or going. Or until I have everything unlocked to the 5 port key. If I happen to next week unlock the 5 port keys before I get to the bonus, and I know I've got a while to the bonus and I can walk the 5, then I might. Otherwise, it's waiting until I have finished the bonus, and then because of what the next event is announced, I may start my 5K then.
Talk.
Why is that? What's the next event? Why would I be willing to do that? It's Community Day, and it's the chess chamber. The one I showed you that's at silver, just waiting on Ron. All I have to do is get my Rons, and it will be gold. So I'm not worried. I can place, after I get my bonus done, I can place my gold port key to get it unlocked to get room for other things. The gold port keys are nice because they may bring in eggs. If you're dragon eggs. If you're walking enough. If you aren't walking very much, especially now where they've taken out that bonus, you are going to want to make sure to be able to unlock your brilliant port keys. What does that mean? That means, what does it mean for me? I'm not walking enough with my chronic illnesses and everything to unlock those right now. I'm staying home. I'm still basically supposed to quarantine as much as possible, as you've heard. So, these 5 will all be unlocked, and then will all become brilliant Portkeys, and I will unlock them. The other... Sorry, because of the way it did that. These other 5, I will not open them. So the 5 to unlock for the bonus event, I will not open them. I will leave them there waiting for the next event. I'll make sure to try, my focus will be before the next brilliant event, not this one, but the next one, to have 5 sitting here, none of them being brilliant event Portkeys, just 5 sitting here waiting to unlock. At the beginning of the event, I will unlock all 5, which will open up room in my storage for Portkeys, and Portkeys will show up. At that point, the brilliant event Portkeys will be available. So I can collect brilliant event Portkeys. This is what I was doing before all the lockdown and whatever happened, is I always made sure to have 5 spots filled with Portkeys that are ready to open. Unlocked and ready to open. Because more than once, I opened them all, left room for 5, and ended up picking up a Portkey while I was playing. Then I'd be going after something. You guys have seen the number of times I'll be going after energy on the map, and I will get an ingredient. The same thing has happened many times with Portkeys. And then I end up scrambling to be able to get, it makes it more stressful for me to be able to make sure I have those 5 Portkeys and know how many I've picked up. So that as it gets near the end of the week, I can plan how many Portkeys I need to pick up or need to unlock, and usually I go by what's in my storage. So that becomes stressful because I don't know where I'm at. If I pick up 5 Portkeys at the beginning of the event, and then after that go for regular Portkeys, hoping for the 1Ks, but go for regular Portkeys, then I know that when those 5 are unlocked, then I know if any of those aren't unlocked, I need to get them unlocked before the end of the event. Because it will give me my 5 Portkeys, or my 5 registry items for the event. There is a possibility they may take out using those 5 Portkeys. If they do that, if they get rid of that registry item, which is highly unlikely, but if they were to get rid of that registry item, then obviously we can adjust based on that. If they reduce the number or things like that for it. I doubt it, but it's a possibility. Another thing, why do I do that? Well, there is the possibility that I can pick up the 5 Portkeys, not unlock them before the end of the event, have them sitting in but have them ready to go. As long as I unlock them before the beginning of the next brilliant event, they will still unlock rewards for the brilliant event I picked them up at. This can be very beneficial because what if you get sick? What if something happens? Well, it gives you a whole nother week to unlock those port keys because you've got them sitting in your storage. Now, if you wait a week and a half, so that the next part of Brilliant Event Part 2 is started, you will get Part 2, you may get Part 2 rewards from them. In fact, you probably will. So, not necessarily the best. It can be helpful if you want to unlock, once you've got your 5 unlocked for the bonus. If you want to have some extras, pick up some extras so that you start the Part 2 with a few extra so that you have less, and so that you can maybe even have one ready to unlock close after the Brilliant Event Part 2 starts. Get the first piece for the registry that way and only have 4 to unlock that week. That can be helpful, especially if you know a week's going to be horrible, that they're doing a Brilliant event on. But, so it can be helpful to plan that way. But if you do it expecting to get week 1 rewards when you're in week 2, it won't work. Don't plan on it. Don't even try. You will not get week 1 rewards in week 2 usually. Instead, just try to finish during the Brilliant event. Now, what about if it's a Part 2 event? After the event ends, here's the bad part. If it's a Part 2 event, you have to unlock them during the event. After the event ends, your port keys will randomly give you Part 1 or Part 2. It'll be random. So you may have finished all of Part 1 and just have 1 or 2 pieces you need of Part 2, and you might only get Part 1 rewards. That can be also very frustrating. At the same time, it's why I focus on trying to make sure I get my 5 port keys unlocked during the event. So I pick them up right at the first, and I know how many I have left by doing that. So that I can focus on making sure I get full things unlocked for the event. So, next thing. What am I going to do to prepare? Because no one's showed up yet, no one's talking yet. I need to brew Trace Tonic 2 times right at the beginning of the event. Now, I can pick up these 2 Trace Tonics as the event starts. And it will count as brewing it. You don't have to start it. And then we're going to need to brew 7 potions. So what do I want? How am I going to do this? 1, I'm going to want to check. The event will start in 24 and a half hours. I can look at it and I can see, okay, healing or Trace Tonic. Trace Tonic takes it'll take 10 and a half hours. That means I have 14 and a half hours that I can work with otherwise. So 6, 12, and I'm not going to, I don't want to do like healing or the other. So because of that, now I know the next things I need to do is my trace tonics. When we play, I'll know I can pick up the potent existimal potions. I'll know that. I won't be worried about it. I'll wait to pick up the trace tonics. Now, from there, knowing they're 5.5 hours, I could do trace tonics. I could do potent existimals. I could do dottle droughts. I could do wit sharpening potions. I'm honestly not going to do the regular existimals. In fact, I need to delete a bunch of this. There. That'll open up room for potion ingredients, for me to pick potion ingredients up. Anyway, I'm not going to do healing potions. So, let's see. Dottle's 4. Wit sharpening's 3, but I've got a bunch of those. Don't have what we need for Barufios. So, I'll probably use dottle droughts. Start dottle droughts as soon as this potent finishes. If I happen to be on, I'll drop a dottle drought and let it start going. So it can be finishing. And if both of them finish, if I get on in about 12 hours, or if I get on before we do, I'll pick up the 2 potent potions and start dottle droughts. And then, but I will not pick up my trace tonics. At least that will be the plan. As soon as trace tonics are picked up, are finished, I will not be picking up potions out of there. As soon as the event starts, then I'll be able to use those potions. In fact, one thing, if you really want to hurry it along, you could do the master notes. I'm not so worried about that right now. Just because I know my own brain, and I know this will be the easiest way for my brain to remember, no, do not touch that. So, that's how I plan to do it. I know I have enough Barufios ready, so I'm not worried there. And so basically, what I will be doing is we'll stream for a little while, remind you of what's coming, playing whatever. Now remember, it's Tuesday. I will be coming on late. In fact, no, the wellness space is when it's $10 Eastern. Okay. Or 10 my time. So we'll get done about 11:30 my time. That'll be a half an hour. I may be on a little bit before. It'll depend. But that'll be about half an hour before the event starts. So we won't have a lot of time to prepare. We'll unlock those port keys that I have there. You saw that. We will unlock those. ready to pick up Brilliant Foundables. We may go after a few things. I'm not sure how much. And basically, it'll be a casual, fun, let's get ready to go type thing. Then we will, when the event starts, we'll get screenshots of the opening. And then we will pick up the port keys, which will get the 2 ingredients. Go pick up the trace tonic. We'll get that one done, and we can start on Brilliant Lee Jordans. You can see how that already gives us a head start on doing it. We'll get the 10 Brilliant Lee Jordans, and then start a Rufio's to earn the 7,000 Wizarding XP, while obviously going after Brilliant Runestones. Hopefully, where it's only 5 of the Dumbledore's Army Runestones. Hopefully we will be ready to go 30 minutes, or actually my Brufios I think is 40 minutes, so as soon as we can we'll drop that again and we'll move down here. Then we'll have Neville Longbottom. Now remember, as I pick up the potioning, or the trace tonics, I'm going to start brewing. Then we're going to be limited. So the limiting things here, first will be the Brufios. Not long limiting, but it will be limiting. And then the Brew 7 potions. You can only hold 4 unless you buy the extra cauldrons. If you buy the extra cauldrons, you may be ready to go there, but that'll hold you off. And then use 5 potions in Wizarding challenges. This one you might use your lowest existimal potion or something. We will, or depending, we may choose to do Dark 4 and 5. See where we're at on potions. Because that would use my 5 potions right there if we tried one or both of those. Then, once that's done, probably Wednesday, we will work on the Wizarding challenges. So it's very reasonable that Wednesday we will move on to the bonus event. Now, I may not have even one port key open. I may, have opened one. I may, who knows. We'll see. At that point, it's the 5 port keys that are going to be your one that takes longer. Here, we need to use 10 existimal potions. So I may, and I actually probably will put in more potent existimal potions and just be patient on the ingredient thing, or on the brewing thing, but using my master notes. Try to get get all my stuff for potent existimals used, so that here, if we get to here Wednesday night, we'll stay, and especially if people are on, one of the things we can do here for sure is, probably for sure, we'll have to check it later, but probably for sure is to do Dark 4 and 5. If we did Dark 4 before, in the one, we could do Dark 5 here as Professor, or we could do both as Professor. So that's, and be sure you don't place your images until you get to here. You're going to want to be able to place all 5 images when you get here. Now, that means waiting on your 5 to get your 5 portmanteaus stuff, but you won't be getting multiple of other images to get that. So, I hope that helps prepare for the Brilliant event. Obviously, we did not do a lot today. How many more? I need to get 5 more foundables. Let's go see what we've got here. And we will be going really soon. So, well, we need 4 more foundables of just whatever kind. Let's be sure and get the energy, because I will need that. That's one thing that I will be working on tomorrow, is getting some energy. Let's see, Apex, what's that? I can't remember. Come on. Okay, Apex appears to be a fighting show, so we will not do that one. Genshin Impact, I remember what that is. Let's see what Magic Recon is doing. Or Recon. Call of Duty. Okay. None of them. Let's see. Flux Hangout has someone. It appears. Nope. Just a new tweet. Let's see. Doesn't appear Corgi Butt has had anyone go live. Has Angel Goddess. Nope. This is actually kind of interesting. And if anyone wonders why I don't raid people other than my regulars as much, this would be why. No, not there. Let's see, since I am only going for half an hour, if there happens to be someone in the kingdom that posted before me, maybe live still. Apex Legends, we already know not that one. Warzone. Okay. Nope. Okay. Then let's go and see who's live. Looks like it's You know what? We haven't ever raided Anna, the wallflower. We will, well, actually, I think we'll do Professor Oakwood just because. If this would come, I'm wasting all my energy trying to get this one there. Where are we at? 2 more foundables. I really hope these don't act like that one did. Looks like they might. Still 2 more foundables. Thank you, Harry. 1 more foundable. Don't ask me what's up with Newt when Harry came back that easy. There we go. Now, what do I have left to do for the day? Use a potion, walk 25 miles, and complete 1 wizarding challenge. Let's go. Switch over to my spreadsheet. I was in 3. Someone's in runes 3. So I'm going to wait, and I'll show you just how I do this. Okay, I go in 3. I drop the runestone. I'm going from top down. I hit start. And actually I can't show you how I do it. Because I can. I know how I can do a potion. Okay. I know this is my last one. So cast 438. So I put in 438. Okay, there's how I do that. Now, what am I going to do? Here's a hint. Guess what? I can drop a potion. And then I can run. I've not used any energy, but I get credit for dropping a potion. In case you ever have stuff you don't want to go after, but you have one thing you can at least drop a potion on, and you need to do that. So I've got 19 of 1, 2, and 3, and 18 of 4, 5, and Tower 1 and 2. That's how many entries I've got to get to plotters. So anyway, actually I just saw energy. Nope, we're still gathering. So I was just checking. Let's show you where I'm at on achievements, what my next achievement is. Potion ingredients from the map. You can see I still have a ways to go there. Brewing potions. Elite foes. Rufios. And master spells. Yes, I'm not that great at master spells. I know most people have that one. But it's the way I play the game. So I hope that helps you prepare for the Brilliant event, or if you're on YouTube, to know some warnings right there at the beginning. And we will talk to you later. Bye.